You bugsy. Why do people keep constantly asking you to do more ISO rant videos? Yeah, because one dude said to me, "Oh, look at this video about this one where this video I saw before like her freaking Legends Zelda review." I'm like, I don't want to I don't want to freaking be a part of that. Like people keep sending me it like, what do you guys want me to do? Call her freaking, call her out her name just because you guys want me to? No. I still stand by what I say when I said the whole relax and try again and chill thing, because I meant, hey, calm down, play it again. And I did get a little angry with her, and she's like, "Hey, you didn't see my video clearly." I'm like, "Yes, I did." I'm taking what you said, and I take what you said, take account what you said, and personally, I'm telling you to play and try again. And people will probably still look at me as the guy that dared to go after I soul. But maybe it's because of that one video is the reason why people are like, you shouldn't have did this. Dude, I'm never taking that rant down. Because, well, I may take it down, but like honestly, I don't know, I like keeping my rants up. Either as mistakes or either as like little things that remind me never to go too crazy. You know what I mean? But it's funny, her fans like jumped in like, this fan's like, "Oh, she does this for attention and blah 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 blah." I'm like, dude, like, I'm not saying she's doing it for attention. You're saying that, man. Jesus. You know, I, you know, I go on this dude's account. He's like, "I'm disabled." I know people use disabled as reason the reason why they act like assholes. I'm so sick and tired of that excuse. So your whole reason of being disabled, your whole reason of why you're an asshole, is because you're disabled. Well, let me tell you something. Being disabled doesn't being being disabled doesn't make you into an asshole. You make yourself into the asshole. That's why I said about. That's what I said about freaking Jared the motherfucking Fox and various other people. Your disability doesn't make you immune to my criticism. You're still gonna get criticized like everybody else. I'm gonna treat you like everybody else. And by ranting at you, I am treating you like everybody else. I hate about Jared the motherfucking Fox. What? Motherfucker just was like, "Hey, you're doing it for your own ego." I'm like, no, Bugsy ain't doing it for his own ego. You don't fucking, you don't know him or me, or like, you don't know him. Oh, fucking Jared doesn't care. He just think, it's like, he probably thinks I'm just Annie's little minion when really the motherfucker was in the wrong but didn't want to apologize for it. All the shit that he goes after people for, and even when they're on his side, he just turns on them. And maybe that's because of maybe that's because of his upbringing. But at the end of the day, even if he does have that certain disability, you should learn other people, like how other people feel, even if you can't feel it yourself. I'm just wondering how Jared the motherfucking Fox actually, actually has friends. How does he actually function around other people? They just they just go all hurtful to them and go, hey, well, I have my disability, so I can't really read your emotions well, so like I'm sorry, but like that still kind of irks me.
So I made a video about it, and it goes a little something like this.
I'm gonna actually put this on. I'm gonna I'm gonna add this to my favorite list because I want to look at it later. I just hate when people use their disability as like the full on reason why they're assholes. And Jared be like, it's because my disability is because I'm like this. I'm like, no, you're like this because you're like this, not because of your disability. You know, let's say like say if I had a disability, guys, for a moment, I wouldn't just be an asshole and chalk that up to, oh, my disability enables me not to do this or that, or any like, and I can't understand emotions. You can try. That's why Jared the motherfucking Fox always fucking really gets on my nerves. And that whole like, oh, you're only saying that because of your own ego. Motherfucker, do you even know? I was about to say, like, motherfucker, do you even know who I am? Do you even know me as a person? Have you ever literally had a conversation with me? Once. Once. Do you even know what I'm about? No, you don't. Shit, that's why I hate them. That's why I hate that motherfucker. Because he assumes he knows people. Trust me, you don't know a person's ins and outs just because you talk to them on the internet sometimes. That doesn't mean you know everything about them. And really, people, if you're gonna try to, make assumptions on people, you gotta actually know them to do that. And that's why whenever I think about that whole little thing about Jared the motherfucking Fox, it just takes me there. It takes me there. Like, it still pisses me off to this very day because motherfucker didn't even know me. And still felt the need to be like, you're doing this because of your ego. Motherfucker, like, have I even shown to you? Like, I don't think I've ever shown it. Like, I don't even think I ever gave off the impression I have a fucking big ass ego. That's that stupid. That's that people. I hate when people like misjudge other people for like stupid reasons. But I think Jared was just trying to like cover himself because he knows I really I was trying to. It was because I was trying to talk to him about stop messing with these white knights like this. You're just bullying them. And he's like, well, you're just saying that because you're just saying that, and you're just saying you're gonna help me because of your ego. No, I'm saying that because I'm a person that basically has dealt with has seen firsthand, and my girlfriend has seen firsthand about your fucking ego, man. You have a fucking ego. That's the thing, guys. That's the one reason why I hate social justice warriors, because people like Jared and like fucking Dark or Lord Ozaro, whatever his fucking name was. Um, they wanna save the world. They want to save the world, but they go about it in so many like the most stupidest of ways. And I always say, these people are not heroes. I mean, you are not a hero. You're just a person online that just wants to be a nuisance to everybody and just wants to do it for whatever reason. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Well, with social justice warriors, Yeah, they probably started with good intentions, probably. But then they just be a nuisance. They're just a nuisance to every fucking buddy. And what really got me mad the other night was like, I finally saw the footage of Anita Sarkeesian going like, these dickheads making videos about me. I'm like, well, maybe if you weren't such a, maybe if you actually, maybe if you actually had an open dialogue with us and stop acting so petty and fake, yeah, you're petty and fake. Like Billy said something that she said something to Boogie like under her breath while people were just clearing out, and I'm just like, you're just motherfucking evil. Like that's the point of having. It's like you shouldn't have. Like from this is what I heard from Billy. Like she said something along the lines of, you know, it was kind of a dick move of you to say something so no one would have something to say after that. It was his final words. It was Boogie's final freaking little speech. Of course he's gonna say. Of course he's having the last word. I swear to God, like I just wonder to myself, like why is Anita the way she is? Why is Jarrett the way he is? Why is fucking Dark Lord of Zara, whatever his fucking name is? Why the fuck they are the way they are? What made them this way? What freaking brought them down the path that they're on? With Anita, it could be like any number of things. I think it's mostly for money, but hey, whatever. Nita Sarkeesian is a fucking con man, we all know it. I don't care, she can call me a shithead all she wants. At least I would never freaking use people for my own gain. At least I would never use people as their own. At least I never use people as at least I never use people for my own fucking gain, man. I know, Bugsy. And that's where it kind of ties back to my whole, like, oh, you're doing this because of your ego. It's like, you know, like, I have no ego, motherfucker. That burned away the moment I turned 18. I mean, I think highly of myself, but I don't like go, oh yes, I'm the prince and king of everything. I do say I'm the king of chaos, but that's mostly That's mostly when I'm in continuity with my own little story. But it's like, it just irritates me sometimes, especially when I think of Jared and other people that have either messed with me or Ann, like. And then there's Emily, like legitly, she's straight up. Okay, guys, I need to show you this. I know this is like a few months ago, but I need to show you this. It just basically shows how one person can be so defensive when you ain't really trying to threaten or anything. You're not even trying to threaten somebody. You're not even trying to threaten anybody. You're just kind of doing whatever. Why do I have copyrighted material in here? Wait a minute. You have 3 copyright claims on the video. Guys, this is time. Hold up. Man, I ain't even gonna look. Well, I'll tell you what I really hate sometimes in my comment section. Oh man, McKinley sent me something. I didn't even see this. It's probably buried under my other comments. But what I hate, I'll answer him in a minute. But what I seriously hate as a user sometimes, all the fucking spam that gets on the people's freaking that comment section, there's one thing that said, "Girl, I love your videos and I love you." I'm like, lady, am I that? You think I'm that? You think I'm that thirsty for you now? It's a duplication. God dang, I like copyright claims on my stuff, and I'm usually like the most careful one. People are wondering, will I do the biscuit show again? Yeah, we'll do it. Probably tomorrow. It's Friday. Probably a lot of weird shit will happen. Everybody's still. Oh my god, I got like 4 dislikes on my Eggman Sanity Theory. You know, I sent this to the Sonic Amino, and like 4 people just fucking said, "Fuck you, motherfucker." I don't know. Whenever I talk about the Sonic fandom, I guess now I just get like a bunch of fucking dislikes up the fucking ass and shit. It really just gets on my nerves. I don't even have any. Fuck WWE. Fuck you. I didn't even use anything. Visual content. Well, I'm using your game. You didn't have a problem with all this. Let's see. Nintendo knows that I've been using like what I said the whole thing in my one video when I was doing Paper Mario. They on my ass, man. They on my ass, guys. They're on my ass. They're on my ass. Yeah, I got 2 likes on my freaking Double 4 anime though. On the whole Double 4 anime video, I didn't see that. I got 3 comments on the. I didn't see that. Double 4 anime. Why are you torturing yourself right now? I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, seriously, man. Me used to talk back in the day, and I'm just like, I really don't like. I seriously don't know what happened to Double 4, man. We really did used to talk, and like a lot. And you know, he was a friend of mine, but I guess you know, shit happens. That's why he probably, you know, like that's why he latches on to Naruto like it's the only thing he has in his life, but that's kind of sad. Trying to see if I can find it. It's somewhere in here. I am so trying to find it right now. I'm like desperately looking for it. I like when I'm talking about the Sonic fan base, I get a dislike, but when most people talk about it, they're just like, "Oh yeah." That's because you don't want to. That's because you're not like them, and you don't want to drink the fucking Kool-Aid just because they. Hey everybody, sorry. I took an incredibly late start because I wanted, I wanted to sleep. Other stuff happened, and more stuff happened, and I got angry. Oh boy. And to top it all off, we were really looking at YouTube's algorithm and getting more views than I literally know what to do with. And now since YouTube's algorithm is changed more to engagement rather than views now, I gotta try even harder. And I'm not saying I ain't up for the challenge, but fuck, just my luck, man. Just my fucking luck, you know? Just my luck. It is just my luck that that actually just went into effect. But like, whatever. I'll do what I can, you know. I'm dealing with a glitch in my channel for like basically since I started YouTube. There was a video on I did do a video on Emily, but I guess I guess she must have took her little comments and ran, but like.
Hey, Buddy, I didn't want to tell you this what happened last night, but you know how you went to go, you went.
Mm, but like I'm telling you, like okay, so when I talked to Emily, because I guess I can't find it in the video anymore, um, she's like, "Well, I'm not afraid of kids or adults." I'm like, "Your mom didn't either. Your mom didn't spank you at all, or hard enough, or didn't even try to grind you." But like that's the thing about Emily was like even when I was trying to actually be genuine and talking to her, she just thinks I'm trying to like fuck with her. People, man, I swear. And I wish I could show you those comments, but I guess they're buried because YouTube is, well, YouTube. But yeah, she was very like defensive. I'm like, I should have said like, I should have said to her like, I'm not trying to threaten you first of all, so you can calm the fuck down with that. But I guess she must have backed out from you. Like okay, we're this is this is us talking about. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sorry guys. But this is dark. This motherfucker, I don't even know. Like the people that Anne like deals with sometimes, I think they get obsessed with her. Like it's just the way she fucks with them, right? It's like not fucks with them, but when they fuck with her, she fucks with them, and you know they just get all obsessed about her, and I'm just like sitting there going, like, motherfucker, get yourself your own fucking. Okay, Axel Black right here. Hold it, my name is Axel Black. You automatically think I'm darker. You have no fucking proof. Lady, you completely crazy. You are completely crazy, and got their name Dark or Axel, you're automatically accusing them to be this person. Fuck you, you fucking cow. Brain fell in the juicer. You are lazy and you're a fraud. And, like, you know this is fucking, you know, like, I knew this was fucking dark. Like, because why would he just get mad at fucking people? Why would this random person care about us talking about a random dude on DA? Like, why would he even give a shit? You know what I mean? I think it's either. No, wait a minute. Axel Black. Okay, Dan is the. Okay, Dan, I think, was the regular. See, Dan was the good dude, but Axel was the other dude. Oh yeah, Axel was just kind of copying what he was saying because he couldn't say it in an actual thing. Okay, but this is what Axel slash Dark said. He was like, I'm just saying, like, we did, like, I deal with so many stupid people. And just, you know, you just kind of get either desensitized to it or you just get a lot more tougher and a lot more angry. Like, I hate Scott because he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna turn up a new leaf, but then I heard sometime later he's still doing some fuck shit. Like I don't fucking care. I'm still gonna do some fuck shit. I'm just saying, people have hero complexes, but he has a bad case of it. And you know, and Dark was the guy that supposedly totally made people believe he committed suicide because of freaking Scott. And I'm like, who fucking does that? And was so fucking torn. And I was like, I wanted to bitch slap Scott. And I know this motherfucker was faking, and I wanted to bitch slap Dark. I wanted to beat up Scott because I'm tired of his uncaring, unfeeling ass. First of all, I was tired of his uncaring, unfeeling ass. And I didn't like Dark because how are you gonna just spill your information to a person you don't even know, and then be a dick to them and pretend like they're not gonna spill their information on you because you pretty much showed that you're kind of a weird asshole. But who the heck do you two think you are? Nah. You know what Dark just said? Who in the hell do he just said? And I just said, who in the hell do you think I am? I just said that. But anyways, I don't know why I'm looking at this again, but you know, it pisses me off a little bit. Like, so you just go handle your videos, don't try dragging us down to your feet. They have every right to express themselves like you have the right to express yourself. If you think Dark is troll bait, does that have to count you two as well? Nice no you argument. I see your rant video by Enigma, but I only see your side of the story. There's basically two sides. We've already had enough flame wars. They pointed out the issues. How does that make them the victims? Also, who we are who we are, you're the only one complaining about it. A call out to Dark's followers and have them ashamed. Who the hell do you think you are? A judge? If that's how you want to play it, YouTube's no place. YouTube's no place. YouTube is no place for. There's no place for YouTube here for you. Lady, just go back to DA and keep your problems in your anus because no one's interested in your problems. And Axel Black was like, not Axel Black. Dan Barista was like, good, class act, sir. Good act, class act. She's simply expressing herself on the internet like you and me, and she's not a judge. She's simply calling out their bullshit. But plus, aren't you being a judge and lambasting them for saying if nobody has an interest in the problem, why are you commenting? That's that shit though. That's that kind of shit though. Like, well, hold on, my name's Axel Black, you know, show you the proof. Because after all, it rains, they kept appearing in my recommendations. You know, like, I'm looking at these old, like, comments, and I'm just sitting here going, like, okay, if it's in your recommendations, ignore them. God dang, I'm sorry, our videos keep popping up in your recommendations. You know you can ignore them. Like, I get this, like, your videos keep popping in my recommendations, but they're like, I don't even like your videos. I'm like, then ignore them. Proof, you're getting all defensive. Like, the video in question is just me going after all Dark's fucking followers, really. Because let me give you some context for this video. Like, let me give you some context for this video. See, when Dark's followers kept on fucking with Annie, just like, you know, she kept pointing out what he was doing wrong, and Dark's followers were like, no, well, you're the user, yeah, like, you're this and that and the other. I'm like, that's the thing about like people we deal with on DA. They act like like, not all of them, but some of them just act like complete and utter assholes. And really, I don't even know how some of them would function in real society. Like, seriously, I don't know how Jarrett would. I don't know how freaking Dark would. I don't know how Emily is. I mean, because Emily, it seems to me, like, when I talk to her, she would seem like a real shit talker. And I feel like when she, like, has to do something by herself, because when Ann told me she still lives with her mom, it's like, so I sit there and think, like, what's it gonna be like when she's out on her own? She gonna say something to the wrong person, and she gonna end up fucking either beat the fuck up or 6 feet underground. I'm just gonna, like, if I hear that on this, I'm just gonna be like, tried to warn you. Tried to warn you, but like so many of you all want to be goddamn stubborn. And I'm not saying I know better than anybody else, but that, you know, she's the kind of girl that's a shit talker to everybody, and then, like, the moment she would probably get challenged or beat down a little bit, she'd probably whine and cry. It's just like, But, you know, like, you know, all these followers kept fucking with Ann until I just stepped in. After this video, everybody kind of dissipated. Okay, here's what I said. Get off my channel. It's you. It really shows how pathetic you are. You'll do anything to have the last word, and seriously, the biggest clue is Goku Black. If it really shows, no matter how pathetic, you'll do anything to have the last word. You are is, I meant all you are is a petulant, narcissistic child who can't get his way and never tries to look inside himself and the problems that plague him. And growing as a person, you'd rather spend your days picking on me and Anne. What a sad, pathetic, insignificant life you must lead. I pity you, Mr. Killer by Nature. Remember, next time you want to comment on someone's video and try to tell them to do their video, remember this. I'm Bugsy motherfucking Kuro. I'll do what I want, and no second-rate cyberbully social justice warrior will tell me what to do. You got it, fucker? Because unlike you, I don't use people as pawns to get somebody. I do my own dirty work legitimately. I do my own dirty work. Legitimately believe in the goodness of people. I care about people so much you can hardly even fathom how much I actually care about people. It was foolish for you to come on this comment thinking that we're all gonna bow down to you. So fuck off, you coward. You have no business here. Go back to the pathetic, miserable hole you crawled out of. The pathetic, miserable hole you call life, and think about your life choices. Because it's finally time for you to man up, little boy. Word to the wise. Don't jump into anything that isn't your business. Don't try to pick any fights of any kind that you know you can't win. And even if you make any more accounts trying to slander me or anybody else, I will block you. That's for you and your little fucking followers. You want to try to step to me? And that'll be the last thing. And one last thing. Life is hard. But you're not worse off than anybody else. You're not worse off than you could ever possibly imagine. If you're going to read any of this, I doubt it, because I doubt you're gonna read any of this because of this, because you're dumb and crazy. Also, I want you to know, no one's afraid of you, boy. Like, that's the thing about Dark. He thought that everybody's afraid of him. Like, I hate when people say they're killers by nature. I'm like, motherfucker. He even threatened Ann, like, he's gonna come over there. Oh, the moment you actually do find out where Ann lives, he's gonna call the police on you, and then you're gonna have to go in jail, and then you're either gonna get, what's gonna happen to you is you're gonna get beat up, and then you're gonna get fucked in jail. And yeah, I always say that as the ultimate indignity, because think about it. That's like the ending of your manhood. And it wouldn't happen to anyone less deserving than Dark. Because that motherfucker didn't have to jump in. That motherfucker didn't have to jump in and try to fucking scare us. Ooh, Dark, we're so afraid of you. Bitch, I've been through, like, I've been through horrible, horrible things. Horrible things I don't tell a lot of people. And I'm like, you think, for 1 minute, you scare me. That's what these people think that they can really do. Scare me. You can't. You may scare me with a little Five Nights at Freddy's, a little jump scare, a little goosebumps. But when it comes to like actual shit in the real world, you can't scare me. You can't even really insult me because every worst thing that's ever been said to me, nowadays it just doesn't faze me. It's like these motherfuckers constantly want to try and mess with me, and it's like you can't mess with us really. You know? And the first people who ever messed with Anne was Sonica and her fucking little crew, because Anne wanted to kind of help her and her little bunch of friends out, and they were just a bunch of stupid idiots. Well, what do you expect? They're fucking teenagers anyway. They didn't know shit about shit. But these fucking people just want to keep on like. Anne had to change her phones because these fuckers wouldn't leave her alone. I fucking hate some of these people on DA because there are good people on DA, but then the kind of people that Anne dealt with were vindictive assholes that just wanted to take Anne down because they wanted something to blame in their fucking sad little lives. Something that would make them feel better about their fucking sad little lives. And it really just pissed me off even further. Because again, like I say, they don't see the shit that I see with Anne. Like Anne really, all this shit got to her to a point where I was like, Anne, you really need to get off of DA. This is not healthy. You constantly dealing with all these fucking assholes. It took me a few months to get her off of DA, guys. I'm not kidding. Like, these motherfuckers constantly look for her to try and mess with her. And I always told her, it's not just, it's like, you're not only gonna just run into, fucking Emily or anybody else. There's gonna be more people constantly wanting to fuck with you because you have a difference of opinion, and that's just how it is. I'd say Emily was the worst because she's the kind of person that is going to get her ass kicked one of these days, and no one's gonna save her. It's just gonna be her getting her ass kicked. Same thing with Jared. He gonna pull that whole I can't feel emotions thing, and that's what's gonna get him killed. Dark is just gonna get his ass beat because he thinks he's scary. And it's not just me saying, oh yeah, you guys are gonna get your asses beat. No. I've been out in the real world, and I've seen shit happen just because a bunch of motherfuckers couldn't shut their mouths. And that's the thing. With Anita, though, I don't know how this would really relate to Anita. I just think she really is the kind of person that's profiting off of people's anger and hate and all this stuff just so she can stay on top. And I really don't like that. Because, these people just eat it up. When she called, every one of us who do, videos on Nina Sarkeesian and calling us shitheads, everybody on her side cheered for people she doesn't even, for people that berate her, but they always have good actual points to what they say. But no, woo! We're tools. All of us are fucking tools. See, that's why I hate. That's why I don't hate the world, but I hate some of the people in it. Like honestly, and these social justice warriors rather be fucking sheep than actually think for themselves. And that's how I feel about it because they could actually try and be better human beings, but they rather listen to their little overlord Anita to, justify how they are, and it really just irks me. I mean, just me thinking about Anita made me think about all the times Anne has been like cyberbullied, and it. I guess that's why I'm thinking about this and why it ties into this so perfectly. Because I'm tired of these assholes constantly harassing. And I don't think cyberbullying should land you in jail though. I feel like that's way too harsh of a fucking punishment. But at the same time, some people do take it seriously in their lives, sadly enough. But I feel like certain people need to learn to toughen up because the world isn't going to be fair to you either. And you can't just sit there and be like, "Oh, my life is over," and try to off yourself. You can't do that. You actually have to try and live in this world. You can't just fucking run away from it. Just because one person said something mean to you on Facebook someone someone fucking said they're gonna get you on like YouTube and all this other shit. You can't back away. You have to fight. You fucking have to fight sometimes. And I'll say this to freaking. I would say this to Dark and Jarrett and fucking Emily right now. You guys ain't nothing. It's step in the real world, motherfuckers. You guys can't do shit. You guys can't do shit because Jared is gonna say the wrong thing, and that's gonna end. Like I said, it's gonna end his either get him beat up or end his life. Fucking Dark, wherever he is, he's either gonna get his ass beat or he's gonna be the next serial killer. Either way, he said he killed the baby chick with his hand. Like, what kind of sick fuck kills a baby chick? Because, like, seriously, I had a little baby chick by the name of Rocky. I left him out in the sun. We left him out in the sun. I thought he would be okay, but he died of heat stroke. And we had that stupid ass rooster for a while. And fuck that rooster. I miss my Rocky. He was a nice little chick too. He let me pick him up. He let me pet him. All that good stuff. I don't know why I started talking about Rocky. I don't even know why. Like, honestly, I don't know why I started talking about Rocky, but like... Like I said. Oh yeah, because of the baby chick thing. But like, I don't know, baby chicks to me are too cute to just destroy indiscriminately. Maybe if they were zombies, I could see that. Yeah, I could see me killing a few baby chicks if they were zombies, if zombies actually existed. But other than that, I don't see myself actually trying to literally kill baby chicks. And like I said about freaking Emily, she's gonna get her ass beat, and that's not me just being like me threatening. No, that's what's gonna happen to her because she's always talking shit about somebody. She can't even handle criticism without silencing somebody, and that's what's gonna land her in the hot water. Because like, what is it gonna be when this chick gets a job? You know what I mean? What's it gonna be when she gets a job, guys? You can't tell me what to do, boss. I quit. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking punch you. Like what? Like what is that? What does that solve? And Princess Elizabeth, she's an old topic, but I feel like she could also go down that same path that Emily kind of is going down. Like, I haven't heard height nor hair Emily, but I hear she's still doing shit. Jared's still trying to fight for causes he knows nothing about. And Dark, he just disappeared. Probably in some underground basement where he kills things. But that's about it. I'm done.